We're going to celebrate my little brother's birthday while I talk you through how to reinvent yourself, because I am currently in the process of reinventing myself, and I'm going to be talking you through how exactly I am doing that. And let's start out with number one, which is create your dream self. Look, if you want to become a completely different person, you need to know who this person actually is. You need to come up with what habits they have, what type of life they live. You need to be as specific as possible so that you know what you're working towards. And before we move on, just a little round of applause for the mirror thing. It worked out. Okay, it worked out. Anyway, the next thing that you need to do is to actually start brainwashing yourself. Yes, I know it sounds wrong. I know. Okay. But what I mean by brainwash yourself is start watching people who live the life that you want. Once you've come up with your dream self, you now know what type of things she is interested in or he is interested in. Go and find people who are interested in the same thing as you. Go and network with people who are in the situation that you want to be in, or who have the lifestyle that you want, so that it can become normal to you. The reason why I'm using brainwash as the word that we're going to be, how we're going to be framing this, is because only by associating yourself with those people can it become normal to you. There are certain things that right now I find normal, which other people do not find normal. Okay, they don't think that is normal. I was having a conversation with my friend, I think a few days ago, and she was talking about how I plan all these things, but she's always wondering, so where's the money coming from? The thing is with me, I'm willing to plan, because if I plan, that means that I will make a plan as to where I'm going to get the money from. But if I do not plan, I have nothing that I'm working towards. So it's that type of thing. You need to then change the way that you think. There are certain things for me right now which are a necessity. Okay, I need to go out on solo dates, and that's because my dream self goes on solo dates. I haven't gone on as many as I would like to, but it's still a thing. Okay, my dream self dresses in a very feminine manner, which is why I have changed the way that I was dressing. I was more into the how do we explain that? The corporate hun look. That's what I was going for in 2023 until I had a mental breakdown and things did not go well. And then I was like, no, thank you. I don't want to be a part of this. So now I am going into my soft feminine girl era, and I'm trying to learn how to do that, because I'm not very feminine or like soft in any capacity. So this is what I'm talking about, like me reinventing myself. I'm going from the hustle and boss lady, boss girl, whatever, like all of that stuff. I am changing that into the soft, peaceful, feminine era, which is not very easy for me, hey? But we're still doing it, okay? Once you have started working on brainwashing yourself, okay, number one thing that I will tell you is start watching YouTube channels that are based on whatever it is that you're trying to work on. I am trying to be in my soft feminine era. I will not go and be watching so many videos on business, unless I'm currently learning things for my business. But other than that, I'm going to be focusing on the how to embrace your femininity, how to do all of the stuff that correlate with what I'm trying to work with. That's what you're going to do. Go and find all those YouTube channels. Go and look for them. I'm not going to give you any suggestions. I did create a little carousel on Instagram and on TikTok where I was actually talking about YouTube channels that I strongly suggest that you actually go and you subscribe to. So, if you want to check that out, my Instagram and my TikTok handle is the same, Learn with Lerato. So please go and check that out. Now, next thing that I want us to talk about, number 3, is to adopt your dream self's habits. You need to recognize things that they do. My dream self, she exercises. But now at the capacity that I am at, I cannot go to a gym. The money to go to a gym, I don't have that at the moment. We're still working on it, and also I still very far from proper gyms, so it's stressful. So what I can do right now, which is literally just the first step, which is actually walking. I have been going on many walks because I realized that if I try to run, it's not gonna work out, because I end up just ditching it halfway through because I give up. I think I have a problem, honestly speaking. We're still working on the discipline, but it's a habit. Okay, another habit that my dream self has is she has a good relationship with God. That means that I need to start building my relationship with God. I was very, very, very inconsistent, and it was not working in my favor, because honestly, as soon as God, you're messing up with God, everything just kind of feels like it's falling apart. So what I started doing is, I don't know if any of y'all have the YouVersion app. It has this daily refresh thing where there's a verse of the day, then there's a message of the day, with a little daily devotional type of thing, and then it has a prayer of the day. When you mark that off, it actually, takes that, you did it for 1 day, for 2 days, and so on, and it kind of counts it. That's what I've been doing. That is me taking the first step. The next thing is that my dream self reads. On the reading part, you see, I'm okay with like reading romance novels, but when it comes to self-help books and business books, I'm still struggling there. But what I'm saying is, those are certain habits that I was able to look at and start trying to adopt. So find out what habits your dream self has. What does she like doing? Does she have certain hobbies? Go and start working on those hobbies. You don't necessarily have to be paying a lot of money, because I'm pretty sure your dream self is going to be very, very rich, so she can afford to do all of these many things that you actually want to do. But at the moment, you do not have the money. So let's be realistic now. Okay, I am one person who believes in being delusional in Christ, and being delusional. But then you must also have, you must think also. If you don't have the money for it right now, maybe let's not take art classes. Maybe let's start learning how to draw and do all these things on our own first, since we do not have the money for the art classes. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So what I'm saying is, figure out a way to actually get started with whatever it is that you are doing, because obviously you're not gonna have it in the first go. You're not gonna just figure it out immediately. Then number 4 that I have for you is to show up as your dream self. The reason why I'm saying show up as your dream self, I'm talking about like the way that you dress, the way that you talk. You need to show that you are this person. You need to prove to yourself, because when you're doing all these things, you're proving to yourself over and over again that you are this person. Older me would never have worn a skirt while going out, because excuse me, it's gonna be uncomfortable. And then on top of it, wearing heels. I had a thing against heels for the longest time, but my dream self, she wears heels. Okay, she's a girl's girl. Okay, so I am going to wear those heels. I might not like them as much as I'm supposed to, but I'm going to wear those heels because I'm trying to prove to myself that I am now this person. Your brain adopts whatever it is that you make normal. If you normalize wearing heels, wearing dresses, wearing skirts, it's going to adopt this mind of, okay, we are the type of person that actually does this. This is a matter of identity. You need to identify as someone who does all these things. So start showing up as your dream self. Start talking like your dream self. Does she cuss? If she does not cuss, let's stop with the swearing, okay? And the number one tip that I have for you, if you're trying to get rid of the habit of swearing, is to actually find alternative words. So I did that for the longest time ever. I do not swear at all. If push comes to shove, I'm going to use the alternative word that I would have found. You come up with your words, okay? You'll figure out which words you want to use. But what I'm saying is, that's one of the ways that you can actually go about it. Then, number 5, you need to acknowledge the change. The only way that you're going to stick to actually changing and adopting all these things and becoming this person is if you acknowledge it. You need to be able to see, okay, I did this. That means I am this person. Like, I'm achieving this. I'm that person. Okay, please give yourself that. Give yourself a round of applause when you do something that you usually did not do. I smile, guys. That is a big thing for me. I wasn't always, a smile person. I wasn't always a very happy person. I don't think I was mean. I just looked mean, okay? And I was very straightforward. But then now I feel like I've become a nicer person. I was told that because I say that I'm a nice person does not mean that I'm a nice person, because nice people don't say that they're nice. But I beg to differ, okay? I am acknowledging the change. I smile. I am more approachable. These are things that my dream self actually is. My now self is still working on that, and that's okay. I don't want to tell you to fake it till you make it, because you're not faking it. You are that person. You're working towards becoming that person. It's not faking it. It's you actively working towards becoming the person of your dreams, and you need to take the time to acknowledge it. It means that every once a week you write down, oh, I did this, which actually are built up on you becoming that person, then please do so. And by the way, I really hope you guys were enjoying this whole vlog thing. What I'm saying is, if you want to reinvent yourself, you need to actively work towards changing certain things that align with this person that you want to become. You cannot change if you are not actively doing certain things or changing certain things in order to actually change. That's how it works. You need to put in the work, and then you're going to actually see results for it. But other than that, I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog as much as I loved not only recording the vlog, but also the voiceover of this vlog. We will have many more, so make sure that you subscribe, that you like this video as well, and that you actually go to this place. This was actually an amazing place. I loved it there. We're even thinking of having my 21st there, but that's a whole other topic. We're still planning the 21st birthday. But anywho, hope you enjoyed the video.